And we're back.
Hi.
This is a video I have been itching to do for 3 straight years. And I can't believe we finally get to do it right now.
3 years.
Dee Devlin has gone public to defend Conor McGregor against the attackers and against the predatory woman who said that Conor McGregor did her wrong in the most violent, terrible way.
Yeah.
And people are saying that Dee Devlin is a victim blamer, right?
Not this guy again.
Well, no, we're not going to watch him.
Thank
We're just
God.
going to go here. She's a victim blamer because she says that that girl is a... Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through what Dee Devlin said. We're going to discuss the reaction to it by people and so on and so forth. For those of you guys who don't know who Dee Devlin is, Gabrielle, you know who Dee Devlin is?
This is Conor's longtime love of his life, mother of his children, not his wife.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
And they've been together for...
Ever.
That's right. They've been together, I
Since they were
think...
like children.
Dude.
Teenagers?
No, I think they got together. Like, I'm trying to think. When did? Let me look at Conor McGregor's. Actually, I can tell you based on his career because they were together well before he got into UFC. So, okay, so UFC. His first fight was 2013. So I think if I was gonna guess, they've been together since like 2011 or so. Okay, so that would be what, 13 years?
Not quite as long as us.
Not as long as us. But we are, like, I guess at their age, we would have been the same.
Okay.
Right? But at your age, if you have not subscribed to our channel, why don't you change that right now and like this video? So, do we have a lot of respect for people who are ride or die for each other?
We do.
And so, do we take it personal when people ride or die for each other and then people attack them for no reason?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Now, when I said
Even
the thing
though
about...
I do not condone Conor's actions, I do not think he did what he was being accused of.
Neither do I. And have I always said that the universe protected me from myself by not allowing me to have any modicum of like real publicity and success and fame prior to when I would have been prepared for it?
Yes.
Because I was an impulsive idiot who would have done some stupid shit like this and lost you, and then my life would have been over.
Maybe you were Conor McGregor in a past life.
I mean, I don't know about what.
I know the timelines don't add up, but I mean like a similar story.
I just think I know myself really well.
Yeah.
Like I have a really good
Maybe that's
like
the lesson you learned in your past life that you're taking to this one and doing it right. I don't know.
Yeah. Or I learned a similar lesson in a very, very deep trance-like situation of like...
Ibogaine?
Correct.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yes.
Okay.
But like, I know that if I would have been globally famous and blown up like that, and then was in these situations where I go on the road and you're not there and I have girls throwing themselves, impulse control, never been my strong suit. Now, that is why, in many cases, I try to defend guys who have not done something where they were long-term lying, where I'm like, listen, like, it doesn't mean anything to them. They're impulse retards. Like, I think I was protected from myself because this is the most important thing in my life. I don't know what I literally have no idea what my life would be if I did not have Gabrielle.
Sad.
I would be
sad, so awful.
Everything about my life would be
worst.
worse. She's the only thing that matters to me, her and my kids. And again, dude, guys are not good at impulse control when they are drunk and an opportunity like that throws them.
Girls aren't either. I've seen some things.
Yeah. And Conor, dude, Conor's like 35 now. So this was when he was like in his 20s.
29, yeah.
He's in his 20s, out, superstar.
Yeah. At
Girls,
the height of his Conor McGregor-ness.
You know, and he's all, and this girl's all, hey, what, you want to tap this? His wife's at home with his kid. Like, so he's just like, well, what can I do for the next few hours? Like, that's the brain that's being used. It's like, what would I like to do for the next few hours? Consequences be damned. He doesn't think he's going to get caught. So he just is like, whatever, you know, he's an idiot. Like, there should be repercussions for that when you get caught. However, or just if you do it.
Yeah.
However.
Just when you get caught.
Yeah, you know.
If you get away with it.
But you know what I mean, dude. Like, it's like, that is a huge difference than I held a girl down, beat her up,
of course,
took it from
100%.
her. And then also people who are going to hammer Dee Devlin for 6 years later, defending her man and being like, he was out doing whatever. It's like, dude, That's her guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's her guy. You know what I mean?
They moved past it.
They
addressed it 6 years ago.
Not to mention, I think they have an agreement, dude.
I don't know about all that.
I think they do.
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure he pretty openly has a relationship with Ebony Bridges. I'm just saying.
That other chick, yeah.
Like.
That would bug the shit out of me. I could not live that life.
See, I think you got a multiple thing going on, right? She has she's one of the, I don't know. I've only actually seen this in the movies.
Okay.
But you know, like I've seen where women who are kind of in that situation, they're like, I don't care. I know he's coming home to me. And they really don't care. Like, they genuinely don't care. They're like,
I'd just be worried about what else he was bringing home to me.
That's all you'd be worried about? What's up?
Ew.
I'm just kidding.
No,
I know. But
no.
I just think, just based on how overt he seems to have been with Ebony Bridges or with other girls who are like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they kind of have a thing where, like, if he's out on the road, she's not there. It's kind of like, whatever, you know?
I don't like it. But if it works for her, I no judgment.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in no position to judge anybody for anything.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually talk about the topic at hand, because I just talked for 2 hours about ourselves by accident, and let's
do y'all
do this.
love that or hate that?
Yeah.
Up for debate. Jesse's like, I don't want to talk about it that much.
I literally almost just cut the last 4 minutes
I feel
out.
like they might like to hear about it. So settle our debate.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to hear things like that, or just shut up and get to the point?
Because I really was about to cut the last 4 minutes out of this video.
So let us know.
Yeah. All right. So let's watch this.
But every single thing.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
I love when we do our channel and watch your channel.
You can't ever get enough Jesse on Fire.
You really can't.
Okay. So
everyone's like, did you see his last video? I'm like, no, I haven't seen it, because I see it all day long, and the last thing I'm doing is watching
wait,
more.
people ask you that?
Yeah. Like, did you see that thing where Jesse said that in that one video? I'm like, no.
Who asked you that?
I don't know, people.
You have friends that are fans of my channel?
I do.
Let's go. Like, not people that you met through my channel? Like people
some of my Instagram people who I don't really know, but I know.
Oh, but people you really know are like, I wouldn't watch this show. Jeez.
No, they just know who you are.
Well, I'm an exciting person. Okay, actually, I don't even want to show MMA Joey's.
No more spotlight for that.
I really do. Okay, I'm gonna go USA. I'm gonna go USA Today. He's not the worst. He's just a woke weirdo who actually just without any. He promoted Blue Sky. I can't believe that.
But you just in a long way said he's the worst.
I think I just said he's a woke crybaby. Okay, now here we go.
Is that different than the worst?
No.
Okay, so I'm right.
Dee Devlin and Conor McGregor are BFFs. And here is what Dee Devlin said. Okay. Imagine a woman with her own boyfriend and child texting provocative pictures of herself to another woman's man with a family and child on the way. This woman claims to know me, yet still went ahead and sent messages and pictures of herself over and over to my man. Really? Whilst out on a 3-day bender, texting excuses to her own child at home. She was texting to her own kid.
Yeah.
That is, I actually breezed over that last time.
I know.
We're going to talk about that, dude. At home, where Mammy is on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night into Monday morning. Holy shit.
Could you imagine if I was just gone? What was that? Saturday night through Monday morning? And just sending you all these text messages of these.
And they just continue to get longer and longer. And I'm like, you're not doing blow, are you? All the while out of her face in a hotel room, dancing around a hotel car park.
She was out of her face.
Dude, I love listening to Irish people talk.
Yeah.
What sort of woman are you? My sons will be warned. Women like you exist in the world. And she said, CCTV does not lie. Mm-hmm. I look forward to the day the world will see the footage of you on that night and the carry on of you. Not a bother on you having the time of your life. This is the real evidence. Video footage no one knew was being taken in the moment, which you miraculously don't remember. To me, it looks like you're the one sexually assaulting on the lift. To me, it looks like everyone is trying to get away from you. Conor and I dealt with these issues privately many years ago, as should be done in a relationship, and we have come out stronger than ever. We have 4 beautiful children now whose smiling faces and happy hearts are a testament to who he is and who we are. Mm-hmm. Like, anybody who comes out and they're like, oh my God, what a piece of shit she is. Shut the fuck up, dude.
No. It's also happened
Shut up.
6 years ago. Like, she's moved past it in her brain. Like, I can't even imagine going through that. Who knows what their relationship agreement is, whether that's like allowed or not. But this whole public thing happens. They deal with it, whatever. And then they think it's behind them. And then 6 years later, here it is getting dredged up all again. Like, I would be a special kind of angry.
And then a jury, after seeing the security footage that you know about and have seen, they're all, yeah, Conor's responsible. You're all,
yeah.
What
alternate universe are we in right now?
Why on earth? How could you possibly rule that? You literally saw how she behaved afterwards and that she went and banged his friend. Like, he's responsible for what? I'm telling you, I genuinely believe that those women were not brave enough to sit in the room, look at each other and go, I don't believe her.
Yeah, it's highly possible.
Like, don't you think that's hard to sit in a room with a bunch of women that you don't even know very well, and somebody who went up there and on the stand was all, I didn't want it. I didn't want it. And then, it's like, girls have, especially a girl who is a stone-faced liar like her. Yeah. Like, think about what kind of person would send messages like that to their own kid.
Yeah.
Like, that is a person who is a fucking Casey Anthony style liar. Like, a person who has no qualms about lying at all.
Yeah.
If I was, dude, that actually just literally took a spear into my liver thinking about being on blow with people, like with a girl that I'm cheating on their mom with and writing to my own kid.
It's like insanity. Yeah.
I honest to God, that just kind of dawned on me right now. I hadn't really put myself in that position since I read it, but that is like, insane. I can't even imagine the shame I would feel.
Oh, she doesn't feel any shame.
No, I know.
She's like a sociopathic liar.
Yes. Yeah. Think about, actually think about that, dude.
Saturday night through Monday morning, just gone.
And to our children.
Yeah.
Mommy's out, whatever. Hey, daddy's out, whatever. Like that, there is no, that would basically be like I was sitting down and some girl was like going down on me and I was writing to my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, that is evil, actually.
Yeah, of course.
This is an evil person.
This woman has zero credibility, which makes it a lot easier to say that we don't believe the rest of the story. I mean, she's clearly a pathological liar, will do or say anything for her own benefit. Like, why do we believe it just because she said it happened? You know what I mean? And it's such a wild world with the whole Me Too and how we're supposed to believe all women and give them the benefit of the doubt because so many were not believed. Like, I get that. And I do believe that women should have the benefit of the doubt. But when a case this strong is laid out against someone's character, their actual story that they told, and footage being extremely contrary to that, I mean, you have to use some critical thinking. You have to.
The only way that you could possibly rule in her favor is if you are not capable of living in a world where a woman would lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way a woman would ever make up a story like this, which is obviously not true.
Well, we've seen that entire weekend. She was making up stories in writing to her children.
Her children.
Like, she's a storyteller.
To her children. Mm-hmm. If I did that, that would be the kind of thing where, let's say I did that it's impossible. There is no state of mind I could ever be in where I would be able to do that. But let's just say that in some insane, whacked out of my mind state, I wrote a thing like that to Giselle. Mm-hmm. Most important, my oldest one is the most impactful when I think about it versus my younger ones, just because it's horrendous either way.
Yeah.
But if I sent that to my oldest daughter, who's old enough to understand, and I wrote those lies to her, and then a week later when I'd kind of come out of whatever, and I thought about that, I don't have words to describe the emotion I would feel towards myself. Where I'd be like, maybe I should just check out, dude. I am a person not worthy of walking on this earth if I could do a thing like that.
That would require having a conscience, and I'm really not sure after.
No, she doesn't have one.
The more I hear about her, that she has one. Yeah. Especially, I keep coming back to the fact that this is 6 years later. Mm-hmm. 6 years later, and she's still sticking to this story.
Well, she's kind of trapped in it now.
I guess, but damn.
I mean, but I honestly think that they faked that break-in. I really do, dude. I think that break-in's fake. I think that because they attached a $750,000 lawsuit to it. I'm sorry, 750,000 euros.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it would have just been like,
we
got
they were in the hole.
They added 750,000 euros to the lawsuit because saying that was their cost to relocate because it wasn't safe for them to stay there because
it's an expensive move.
And and her mom sued Conor McGregor also now.
For what?
I don't know. They're literally they're psychopaths, dude. They see Conor. He's a piggy bank that they can raise.
Insane.
Conor lost proper 12. That's the one where I went from like I will argue this to like now I'm a nuclear bomb because that's his dude.
Yeah.
This stupid lying gotta edit that out. Took that from him with this absolute outright lie, dude. Yeah. Like he built that. That was his idea. He built it. It's his. She took that from him because she's a liar and got caught. Like, and she's all, I'll just pass the responsibility off on him and then I'll destroy his life. Like I'll destroy his life. I don't care as long as I get away with this, which she didn't.
And it's sad now. It's already been done and ruled on, at least in that court, and it's never going to
go.
Oh,
you can't wash it off.
Court. No, you can't wash it off. And the court decision has been made. So now
if he appeals and it gets thrown out, maybe they'll reverse it. I don't know. Like, I mean, in terms of like his business, but like,
I don't know. It's pretty gnarly.
I got to go edit out that word.